Greetings, welcome to YellowXF. We're back on the SNCB M6 build, the Bombardier M6. We just gotta finish up the front, and that's basically it. So let's go to our ad spot and we'll jump right over in the studio, shall we? Bricker Prints, a place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, you'll definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my mocks and a lot of other Curtis mocks. Check them out. They've been a bit at BrickerPrints.com. Take a look around. It's perfect for me. And yeah, enjoy that. And let's go over to the studio, shall we? Yep. Alright, so we just gotta do the front here now. That's all that's left. Yeah. Virtual train stuff. He has been summoned because train stuff. Alright, so I gotta figure out this front. I don't have a bit more going on. Well, view-wise. But we'll make do. You know, like that? That's good. Okay, so we have indent, little headlight thingies. Easiest part for this on the sides, hopefully on the sides, just some cursor bricks. Wait a minute. Why are there two different types? Oh. Must be an older one. Or is it a newer one? Or does it only come in trans colors? Only comes in trans colors. Oh, okay. So it gets rid of the lines inside. I see. Alright. Cool. I was slightly confused about that. Okay, sweet. We do have a plate gap going on underneath here. I was kind of worried about that. I can't do to the bottom there. And again, something as weird is going on at the bottom. Do you come in yellow, my good sir? Yes, you do. Thank you. I guess, without further ado, because it's more than a stud per se that sticks out. Yeah, the top at least it probably is a stud. Why are you off so much down below though? For simplicity's sake, though, I might just end up pushing the whole thing outwards. Because I feel like that would just make kind of everything easier. Yeah. Okay, let's start throwing some of this together. Try and get some of the base built out at least a little bit. Get these little step things. Got a huge, like, feels like a bumper, like way down there. A really thick piece of steel down there. I guess the other thing we gotta worry about too is that window. Studio, we only just started. Don't be having heart attacks just yet. Okay, 1x6. I guess I gotta build up that window. I also kind of need to build some stuff for connection points up front, don't I? Yeah. that big bash bar thing right there. And then, do we need to modify? Yeah, no, I need to modify this buggy here. We have the coupler poking out. So we can kind of copy what we did for this one over here. Yeah. We'll bring that over when it's more time to do that. We can't forget the little forehead lump. Yeah, doing that part might be interesting. There's a lot going on here. Oh boy. And then is that... I'm gonna take a hazard. Yes, that's like almost like a brick. Come on. Right there. There it is. Brick. 1x6. There. Okay, and it is... why do you have to be off by like weird amounts? It's never fun. I have to build the whole window sideways. Oh, there's like a bar there? Okay. A little grab handle poking out. Six, 2x6, because that should give us at least some connection points to kind of work with. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, no, I think I can. Just for, like, so that those doors can't be accidentally pushed inwards. Yeah. Have some plates kind of behind it. So now these doors can't be, like, broken off just by being pushed in. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, you're not attacked. Alright. I must be extremely tired today not to be able to notice that. That felt almost extremely obvious. Off you take your effect faster. Wake me up. Oh, okay. Probably gonna copy what we did solar up above. And I think the easiest way to do this window bit is to literally just do a bar thing in the back here. So I guess to start off with, I need to build upwards. That way I have an area to hook a bar to in the back. Probably a little taller than that. I think I just need to put down a 1x3 plate, and then I can put down a plate modified. Like a clip. Probably not you exactly, but that one might be perfect. A 3 bar, I should, that it's connected. Like straight on. There we go. Okay, that seems good. Connection point, you to there, thank you. You're off a half a plate, which means that I probably need to see. Do I need to throw down another? brick, or would it just be one more plate tall? Nope, brick is correct answer. You know, I'm gonna pull this through a little bit. There we go. You're not a 3 tall. You are a 3 tall. Kind of more like 4 tall. Okay, now, in order to do that, I need to cut the bottom. Dang it. So, just gotta do like a bunch of plate stacking. Drop that down. And this needs to be cut to some plates. And drop that down. Okay, that seems good now. One thing we can also do, which would benefit the door, is we can actually build off of the door there. Make it also part of this, which helps the door to be stable as well. So, benefits to the door. And probably tile modified? Yes. Because we can use plate round really easily to do a real quick offset without having too many issues. Okay, please get aligned. Thank you. There's one thing I don't like. And that's how tall this is compared to this. Hold on. I kind of have an idea. Copy, paste. Paste 2 of those there. That there. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm just trying to think of like order of operations here. Modify, because I'd like to get that little bar detail in there. That'll kind of work, I think. And it's a plate off. So if I do something like that, I have to have like that going on. Okay, grab the little plate rounds. And I just gotta nudge this over a little bit. It's not 2 plates wide, but we can work with it. There's always something we can do. We can work with it. I'm gonna delete everything that's on this side. For now, excuse me, you parts. We'll just make you light bluish gray and yellow for the time being, so you can just sit over there. Then we need to like, copy and mirror you. There, now we can easily copy and mirror this section. That's in the way. I should be able to easily kind of build around it. Is my thinking? Maybe? Oh, that's drastically too tall. Okay. All right, let's try again that. Yeah, that's a little better. So we can stick a 1x4 across there. Correction, 1x6. Allows me to grab onto that plate there too. Doing, you know what? Let's see if we can increase that further. 1x8. There we go. Grabbing onto multiple things there. Or just extra strength. Yes, I don't think I can take advantage of this. Can I? Actually, maybe I might be able to. Questionable, but I might be able to. That's not what I want my connection point to be. I need to grab onto the green disc of this guy. Okay, so they are aligned. That's good. Okay, tile. Yeah, that looks perfect. That kind of makes that area as small as possible. Good. Window. Might be too big. That feels too big. What about this window? Kind of correct. You know, it would feel more correct though, except it doesn't come with glass, I don't think. Fence. You, my good sir. Yeah, and you have that, but you have that annoying bar going through. Okay, at least for the top part, we should be able to use like a bracket or something to kind of fix that. I think I'm just gonna use a brick modified, or not brick modified, transclear brick for that window. Brick, you, oh, no, not you, actually. This guy. In transclear. Perfect, okay. That seems good. That, and then I should be able to work with just having a bracket right there. It's fine. Oh wait, yeah, no. That's no problem because we'll just have plates and stuff above. Yep. Yeah, okay, so everything's fine. I'm just double checking some things there. It seemed like I was off for weirdly, but no, I'm not off. There's a line of tiles that should go above that. And then the top part goes on that. So yeah, no. We're still good. The only thing we're not super good about actually, no, we're still fine. Yeah, no, I think we're still fine. I need to build this up a little bit. Need a little brick modified in there. I might need multiple brick modifieds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because it has a flat area here. Like 2 plates tall. Oh, that ladder detail is tiny here on the scale. Looks so big here. Yeah, I guess we'll have to figure that out, or either use a cut. Yeah, we could probably use it. Maybe we could probably use a custom part there, maybe. Yeah. One thing I'm worried about is you. Okay, now we're perfectly fine. We're fine. Not even running into it at all. That's all good. And then I just need one before tile. Perfect. Okay, select by color. Copy and mirror across. Yo. Oop, I did not get the window glass again. An easy fix. There we go. Select by color. Be whatever color you desire, and then we'll kind of go through and fix you. Be mostly light bluish gray. So I think I'm already selecting pieces that actually need to be black instead. Whoopsies. Yeah, that piece, these pieces, black. You light bluish gray. And it already looks like some colors inside probably be different. Okay, what are the handlebars? Oh, they're just gray. Okay. Oops. Okay. Black, please. That means I can't really see color going on through there. Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, you move kind of away, please. Thank you. Grab all of that. Make that black. And then the rest of this, all light bluish gray. Light bluish gray. There we go. Okay. Now, let's bring this back in, because I need to look at some stuff here. Yeah, so that's like 2 plates tall, that kind of, this thing right here. That's what I'm looking at currently. There. That fuzzy mess of pixels. Okay, I think it would be wisest if I come over here. How did I do this? Ah, I see. Okay. Should be able to kind of just steal all that. And then come over to this guy. Unlink from submodel. Thank you. Edit. Grab all that. Delete it and paste this in. Connection point you to, excuse me, all your reference images. I cannot see what I'm doing. There. Okay. And with that in place, I can now see kind of what's in my way and what's not. It's a lot more easier. That needs to scooch forward. And that much I know. Yep. So, click there, do the same on this, on that, same on this side, and then a tile on top. This is technically well above the coupler, which is good. Makes my job easier. Coupler is actually much higher on this model than it needs to be for like the Lego version. I know I spilled a little coffee on myself. Eh. Okay, not too bad. You have like little steppy things. It's still gonna be interesting. Yeah. Might be advantageous for me to actually, instead of doing that, just slap a 1x8 and run across all the way. That feels a little better. I almost feel like the... Oh, you know what? No, I do have an idea. Yes. I have an idea. Trying to figure out how to execute on idea. How to translate idea from brain into physical space. Okay, so I want to do all this. This may sound like I'm kind of weakening things, and in a sense I kind of am. Tile modified U, so I have tiles all around. I think that'll help me. Yeah, I can't do anything else much more than that. U2 delete, please. By 3. 1 by 3. So far I only have like one stud connection, which is great. Actually, no, it needs to be... Oh, no, we can undo everything. It slopes here for a good connection. I can put a too tall bracket here. Skinny one, but too tall bracket nonetheless. Okay. And then I should more or less be able to put a 1 by 3 and a 1 by 2 in here. I can get that there, and then just a simple 2 by 2 tile on the back. Okay, that translates part of my idea. My other idea is I'm going to steal you, my good sir. Actually, that's far more over than I thought it would be. Let's do that. I think for these little brackets that are coming up, I kind of just want to use like a bucket handle, honestly. Minifigure utensil, I think is where it's at. Yep, there it is. Hinge, yeah, we need a hinge like 45-ish. Yeah, 45-ish. And the fun part, I need to figure out how to attach like a grill tile up top here. Maybe involve removing some of what I've done. So yeah, this curves in like that. And then after it curves in, I need to put the double headlight. It almost feels like a binocular piece. Binoculars be the right size. I can see them right there on the model. They're just they're that little collection of pixels there is the headlights. Maybe the plate round type of binocular instead. You, my good sir. Oh, we have the connection points. Thinking, calculating, taking risks. I'm terrible at math. Just trying to think of like order of operations in order to best get the results I'm looking for. Because this is sloped in here. This upper part may have to be a sticker, maybe? It'd be nice if I could have this indent be 4 wide? Yeah? Kind of what my brain thinks. Okay, this is flat. Okay, L. Doesn't stick out as much as I had hoped. Now, I guess my next question is how could I try and stick out the that further? That would involve doing probably some sillier things. I don't know if that would necessarily be healthy. So I almost need like a plate round 1x3 roughly in order to like try and do something goofy to get that out there far enough. Should probably get in the way of everything that's going on here. We have some space to work with. Why do I get rid of that? We can just push it back in there. Like it's not running into anything yet. Yeah, we still have like one more stud before it runs into anything. Need to be. Does that maybe a 2x2 tile? And that's like really not gripping onto like anything. I don't even think that bottom part is like connected anymore. That's just a 2x2 tile. I can put that there. It's 1x3s. That kind of helps some things. Oh, I can just stick a 2x3 in here. Okay. That helps a little bit with some other bits. Okay. So my structure of this build is a little weird. One, two, three. No, that's already too tall. I could probably... No. Doing that already is limiting how far that bogey can swivel. Even though that's pretty close to where I need to put probably that bar thing that comes down. Anyways. Is that actually in the way? Hold on. Oh. Somehow that's not in the way. We can make it less in the way actually by just using the plate round. Okay. I need a tie. You know what? Probably be better if I did like an L. And then a 1x2 in the back. we're getting somewhere. Maybe. I don't know how well we're getting somewhere, but we are getting somewhere. Indeed. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's get our top modified real tile. That's the wrong one. This is the correct one. There we go. Okay, I probably need to aim this a little bit more up. There we go. So yeah, it kind of works out. Sort of. I guess I kind of need to copy and mirror it to the other side. See how it looks. Okay, yeah, no, this whole thing just needs to be kind of copied and mirrored to the other side and see how it kind of looks. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on. The bracket is there, but it's not connected to anything. You know what? I'll do that instead. Because that bracket now has to be connected to the middle? More or less? Yeah. Why not? Oh man, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So much I gotta do. Because technically I could lower that down by like a lot. Yeah, there's stuff going across right there, so I can't put anything there. I can technically put that there though. I can go there. There. I feel like I need that space open. And we're just gonna run more top modifieds, honestly. Okay, now let's try copying and mirroring, doing all that jazz. Frost. Do all of this detail. Grab all that. There's also a 1x2 down below I'm missing. Grab that. Okay, I should have everything I need. Copy and mirror. Okay, for some reason it didn't grab that. That's weird. Maybe the connection point on it's broken. And move that all. That bracket's still there. Hard to say anything for sure yet, but I'd be pretty good. Okay, so these might actually be yellow. Okay, select by color. It's probably all light bluish gray. Well, except for that, those steps, these little steppy things are yellow. I'm gonna make these little bits black, I think. Yeah. And maybe these little bars here can be like dark bluish gray. Yeah, it seems the most accurate. Technically, the whole coupler thingy should be right here. I could add some greeblings going on. I think we're fine so far. Hopefully we're fine so far. Okay. So the next part is... Oh, come on, stop that. Well, next part I'm trying to actually calculate now. So I almost need to do that, and does that just need to be like 3 wide in the middle? Just need to be like 3 wide in the middle. Okay, these little bits here, I believe, are supposed to be yellow. We'll try 3 wide in the middle. And I need to do a more inwards slope. Because that's supposed to look like it's poking out, and it kind of does. I think this is kind of good. Maybe. I guess I could use Mafig neck brackets to maybe try and get to where I'm going. Yeah, just maybe. I am not sure. Modified. Go. Plate and a brick. So we do something like this. I'm trying to figure out how to lay this out. Don't know how to lay this out. Grounds. Okay, that would make it stick out further than it needs to. So it almost needs to be just regular brick modifieds. Kinda. Oh, that makes the studs go in there. So if I do something like that, it needs to be a Technic brick. Let the studs go inwards instead. I'm scrolling all over the place. Technic brick, that 1x2. There we go. That side. Oop. Copy. Nope. Copy and paste. Copy mirror. I'll put that down there too. Quite fully work though. Mostly because this place needs to be smooth on the inside. Be nice if I could get some like slopes in here too. That definitely needs to stick out, and then we need to have something going on in the middle. Where did my camera go? There we go. Choose maybe to just set that back, that middle brick. There we go. Maybe I'll just make it flat. tile, and then I'll just do a 1x3 tile in the middle there for that door there. Fun Brockheads, welcome. Be whatever color you want to be, and then let's adjust. Really, all of this can be light bluish gray. Technically, there should be a yellow stripe going across the top there, but maybe that works. By the way, don't forget to send me the files. Oh, okay. I think maybe we're good now? Questionably. Now it's just a matter of building upwards and getting the front face on. This front is so complicated. I am definitely not getting a cabin here for the driver. That's for sure. Get modified. Come on. I'm also getting close to finishing my Kanai LT100. Ah, very nice, dude. Colors. Why do you always choose to be bright pink for your colors? Light bluish gray then. Be happy. Okay. Ah, okay, so sweet. I can just bracket downwards and then bracket upwards, it looks like. Yeah. Stick some plates on top of there. I need a brick. Bracket. Sorry. Sneeze my brains out there. Oh wait, aha, oops. It's not a problem because I can do that. Oh, I can switch this out for a 2x4 tile. Even more strength. Just need to copy and paste all of that. So select by color. Do a little grabby grab here. Grabby mirror. Do over there. I need to get rid of that. Also, there's no tiles here? Oh, I must have forgot to copy and mirror those tiles. Whoopsies. That there, good. Okay, I want you guys to kind of move away a little bit. Well, that can go there, you can go over there too. This can get deleted, we don't need it anymore. Yeah, we still need all these little bits. But... And then this blueprint, real quick. I just kind of want it to move away. Kind of just get a visual on this front. You know, that might be white. I don't think it's by any means perfect. But I think it's good enough. For close enough? Yeah. Headlights kind of seem alright-ish. This seems all good. We definitely need some more detail here. I guess one thing I could add is like a candlestick or something. Try and do some greebling at the front here. Yeah, that might help just a little bit. Try that. I think there's an easy way I can add that, honestly. Well, easy in multiple senses, but I can do... And you don't want to connect. There we go. Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, that's hitting that. Okay, cool. I probably can do something like that. That gives me a little bit of a platform to grab onto with stuff. Now I can do something like that, and maybe like a bar coming out. And throw a candlestick on the front there. We can steal it from here. Instead of me having to search for it. It's not dull enough. Hitting the coupler. Should be a lot more over though. Right there. I guess one thing I could do is just make that coupler shank just a lot longer. And also I should color that candlestick black. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're just gonna make this coupler quite a bit longer here. I didn't mean to delete that. Okay, but I do see that there might be a problem with doing that. Yes. Hey, how do I correct said problem?
You're so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know?
We have good strength here. I can probably change this to a plate round.
I get paranoid
That'll,
sometimes.
and that can stick out like that. You can stick a 1x4 in here. There, and that should extend the coupler out even further, which isn't super great, but hey, it works. Yeah, we'll go with that. It seems relatively alright. Some like hoses and other stuff. Oh, they're mostly down below though. It's like if I wanted to add more detail, something I could do is probably like a bracket coming down. Actually, you know what? Undo a bunch of stuff. There we go. Delete that. Something underneath. I mean, there's some hoses coming from the side too. Let's get ourselves some sausages, shall we? I think I still need to do the stuff underneath anyways. Bracket, you... Plate. A plate. Yeah, Jones whip thingy. This isn't coming black, right? Oh, it does come black. Oh, sweet. and it's rubberized, so that means it can hit things and it won't be affected. So if it like hits track or whatever, it won't care. Then I just need some antennas kind of poking out the bottom. That, perfect. Looks like the color black. It feels a little weird, but kind of gets the point across to all the curling and other things going on there. Maybe I don't want that, actually, now I think about it. I think we're going back to the sausage idea that I had kind of originally. Drink. Sausages. Where's the clip at? There it is. I can hardly see it. It's color. Okay, yeah, alright. That's a little bit nicer. More greebling going on there. Kind of brings things together. And with that, I need to actually start putting that yellow front on. Be a bit of a challenge, mostly due to this window kind of being in the way. Oh, quite a bit. Boy. Alright, let's bring this back over. Another thing I need to do too is I need to build up areas to attach tiles. Slope inverted, I think, will be my best bet for that. Yeah. That'll kind of get me around a lot of the random issue areas. Black. That's just a matter of building up. Paste. On this side, I probably just want to use. Oops. Nope. Okay, so you are right above that. All right, so I just need to do a little bit of that. And we're good. Cool. Some of these L tiles to kind of just work my way around. Ah, that's a problem. That's a very big problem. Ah, no. Okay. How do I... Oh, wait, no. I know how to fix that. Yeah, I'll just have to use minifig neck brackets and attach them sideways. Anywhere. Neck brackets. Copy here. Okay, I do believe that they are not too far wildly off. So if I grab this Technic brick, for example. Oh, MTA fan, welcome. Okay, so that is just a half off. Okay, so I think that works in our favor. By doing that, and then hopefully I can... Oh, it's off, that's right. Oh no. It's off by weird things. Can we take advantage of No, wait, no. You cannot take advantage of that. Just due to the multiple clips being in the way. Found a horn in your house. Killed him. Hopefully it didn't get stung. I've also heard that hornets remember. Something like that. You try to attack them. So hopefully no one else saw you. Or you are now on a most wanted list. For bees. Or hornets. Okay, that's too low. Too low, but it feels like it could work. Could I actually put second bar in? Wait, how does... Is that actually aligned? Hold on. If first bar doesn't work, then how about second bar? Second bar does work. Okay, hold on. This might actually be nicer than I thought it would be. Okay. So now I just gotta get this bar lined up. So let's use the connection tool, kind of take advantage of that. Sure. Let's just pull you back now that you're aligned. And then I just need to get this aligned to the bar so it's not merging in weird places. There we go. Okay, so now it should be aligned to the bar. Little nudge. There we go. Now it's not merging on this side, weirdly. Cool. Okay, I'm glad that kind of worked. Yeah, but I can't get any more connection points on there besides just that singular bar. Sucks a little bit. But oh well. Because now that that's below, we can just really simply just run like wider tiles over top. And that'll just fix all my problems. Alright, let's copy and mirror this shenanigans over to the other side. Good. Slope inverted. I should be able to stack that around. Pop up the clip, right? Without it running into the clip. Yes, in fact I can. That was probably difficult to see what was going on there because of all the plates and everything going over which way. Because I have nothing but chaos in my builds. You know what? I like that. You should add some perk 1x1s in there just to kind of support it. Oh, come on. Studio, cooperate, please. Thank you. This reminds me of those NS VRM double-decker EMU Dutch trains. I guess I needed to. Phone, come over here. What does that mean? Because like, I Google that. Will it look similar? NS VIRM train. Oh, these bad boys. Okay, I've seen these guys. Are these by Siemens? Or at least it has kind of like a Siemens-like front. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. It certainly does look kind of similar-esque to that. Okay, I should probably file and save real quick before we lose any progress due to Studio just dying. Alright. Cool, so yeah, I just need to add tile across there. That'd be pretty darn good. Tile, 2x4 can't go there. 6 and... Okay, so I need to put bigger plates here. Come on, 2x3s, there we go. And I just need to put an L tile bracket thingy on this side. There we go, perfect. Ray, copy mirror over to the other side. Perfect, okay. So these, select by type and color. These could probably be black. And then select by color. Rest of the stuff can just be whatever color it desires. Unless it is so bright it just shines straight through the window. That's a bit of a problem. There, that fixed the problem. There's a little color bleed over here. Select by typing color. I'm just gonna make sure that all these bars are the same color. They can just all be black. That should solve me issues. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's mostly all the face, or all the side profiling done. Sig just needs a face. Okay, Doug, you have hairball back there? Okay, so now I need to make use of this. I feel like the best way to do that is probably with tile modified, maybe at the bottom? Hey, come on, work with me. Thank you. Do plate 1x3 going up top. There we go. That can all be yellow. Thank you. The question is, attachment. How does one attach this in? It feels like I can do something. Actually, no, I cannot do something right there. Yeah, definitely not. I might want to use advantage of that piece. Maybe I can throw a bar onto here? I don't know how well this will work, but hey. Trial and error until we can get it close enough. That is extremely close. Wow. Now I'm just trying to think of anything I can do to try and get that to move outwards more, so it's not clipping in so hard along the whole way. That was surprisingly really good. Actually, wait a second. Close enough is good enough. I don't think I can put the slope curved in here anywhere. This guy, the bottom. Yeah, no, it sticks way out. It's so much more taller. Then again, I might not want to put that there. Yeah, that might just have to be. Yep, come on. Yeah. There we go. That right there. Does that kind of feel accurate-ish? Yeah, it feels accurate-ish. You need some like bars kind of going along the bottom. Maybe for now that's fine. I need to get rid of this clipping though. The clipping is an issue. The solution is both outwards and upwards. Or maybe we could fix the issue by just mostly going upwards. Yeah, let's grab all that. I just stick a plate here. What does that do? Solves a good bit of issue, but kind of not really. So, no, that's not fully helping. Okay, so I can't have anything there. That stinks. But I can probably make advantage of a bracket possibly pointed either upwards or downwards in order to take advantage of fractionally raising it. Okay, that is a bracket to inwards. Yeah, okay. So that's a problem. Let's see. That was a bracket to inwards. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I got it. Just stack another 1x4. Let's do some brick rounds since we don't really have the space. Actually, no, I can do a plate modified. These are cheaper than the brick modifieds. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's the wrong plate 1x2. Alright. So now, is that fractionally upwards, or are we kind of back to ground zero? Or back to ground zero. Alright, cool. Okay, try again. Let's do this brick modified, and then select all of this. Fractionally upwards. Okay. The gap annoys me. Gap annoys me a lot. Oh no. Yeah, we're probably not at the midpoint of this brick if I had to get plate if I had to guess. Ooh, that's really jammed in there now. Now I did it. Let's double up this plate. There we go. If that's in the middle, does that do anything? Because that would have a different type of fractionalization. I feel like that made that gap worse. Kind of. Round. Okay, this is probably gonna make this gap even worse, but we can shave down a plate. Off to the side, take that off. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's perfect. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's like perfectly touching it. Okay, we got it now. Oh. I would recommend moving the piece to where you want it, then figuring out how to connect it. Oh, never mind, looking good. Yep. Yeah, just get it. Got there eventually. Yeah, usually I do move something into place, kind of where I want it, and then I build out to it. That is my general goal, but in this case, that worked out. Okay, sweet. So now we have the yellow bit of face going on there. And can't wait. Can we just like use? No. I retract that statement that I was about to make. I cannot just attach there. I want to swap these plates out though. Plate modified. Go for these ones. Actually, I just need one of them. Need a brick on... That's not the brick I need. I need this brick because I need to see how far the bar goes across this one. And of course it's not linking itself too smoothly. There we go. Actually, that is exactly where I need it. Perfect. Up near. There we go. In all honesty, I could probably just use a 6 long bar across there. Those new plate rounds with the clip are so helpful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. They are quite nice. Do these come in yellow? They do come in yellow. I would technically like to be able to connect to these or something. To kind of keep the yellow across the bottom, but I don't think there's anything thin enough to work like that in my favor. Like, I don't think a, one of the smaller hinge plates would work. Hinge, you, my good sir. Yeah, definitely not. The top part does. Rest, not so much. I guess one. Nope, I don't even think actually that will work out. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Nothing works. I guess without further ado, it's just window time. So I will place... Oh boy. Place those across there. I really need something in here though. Put a plate round in there? Kind of, yes. So much of a gap. Modified, let's use jumper. Oh, hey, wait, we're actually, we can get the slope in there. Oh, buddy. Kind of, not really. That kind of stopped. Like, how bad is that hitting? Okay, that pretty decently bad. But like, hey, we can do a little bit of that. Yellow. That kind of helps gap fill just a little bit at the bottom here. Yeah, okay. I like that. Just put in my first request with Bricky Prints for decals for locomotive. Ah, sweet man. Gonna be some good decals. Okay, yeah, no, window time. Can I actually? I could probably use the 3x windows, couldn't I? Would probably be perfect. Window. You, my good sir. It's a fairly big window. It's actually. Wait, no. Is that just the? No, there is definitely a divide in the middle. Okay, so yes, 2 of these is correct. And I did not have my music on loop. Oh no, music player's just broken again, isn't it? Ah, yeah, no, oh, we're having this issue again. This is now second time computer has broken and died, and right now we're just not going to touch anything. Music is no longer there. Computer is technically not there, but it doesn't know it's dead. So hmm. Oh, I wonder what's causing that issue. I hope it won't be too hard. It shouldn't be. By now we have a lot of stuff we can kind of copy and paste from. And shapes and stuff. Also, Japan is like a whiz with Illustrator. So I don't think he save. Yeah, we'll save. Smart idea. Yeah, I wonder why it keeps breaking like that on my computer. Like, what bugging is happening to make that happen? I'm curious, but I'm also afraid. It's like I could do bars, but like, yeah, no, I think they do need to be like 2 long bars. I think that just makes the most sense. I mean, I have no doubts these 2 are pretty well the go-to train guys. Why, thank you. Okay, that isn't like as offset as I kind of was looking for. I guess I could put that like there. Yeah, that feels a little bit more like the offset that I was kind of looking for. And I use the old 1x2 plate again, of course. How old is your setup? Not very old. I only got this going like a few years ago. All the parts are brand new. It's just some kind of Windows bug that is causing, because I can't use File Explorer either. File Explorer is also bugged currently right now. Music is dead. Basically all programs are working perfectly fine, but like the background is just dead for like whatever reason. So it's an interesting problem. You have the latest window update? No, I kind of avoid Windows updates because they break things more often than they help things. I've also I've done a few of the like super early, like when the like Windows update comes and they're like, "Hey, update now," and I'm like, "Sure," and then it just destroys my computer. I've had to like backtrack on some updates because it's like bugged out my RAM a few times, which has been fun. It's probably an issue depending on how old they are. Well, it's 12th gen CPU. It's a previous window update. I probably do need to update because it is telling me to update, but yeah. Also, I do mention 12th gen CPU because 13th, 14th gen have been very unstable as of late, which is unfortunate. 12th gen was like the last good one, was mostly stable. Okay, now time to finally just throw this in here and try and start getting stuff to line up. Yeah, no, that's not lining up yet. Okay. So let's connect you to you. Shuffle you on over. I don't. And 45. Okay, that's too low. Sorry, that's my first problem. Need to raise that up quite a bit. Something that's also bugging me is I wish it was a little bit more. You know what? Do these come in yellow? Yes, they do. Okay, we're changing how some things connect. All right, all of you hide. This top part can be deleted. So what I'm doing and thinking is that I need to change how some things are. That way I can sink the window more in. That is my line of thought. That's just a regular brick. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of all that. Let's split that over there. Okay, tan is your cheapest color. Sure. Delete all that. Delete all that. Delete that. And a little bit more of that. Oh. No, we can split these. It's no problem. Yeah, I have to undo a bunch of this stuff. That's fine. Because I want to throw that there. And that basically opens up most of this internally for the window. Yes, okay. Hearing the sound of nothing kind of sucks. I could potentially restart and, like, just let my computer die. Just to bring back the music and stuff, but that takes a bit. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough to be fine without the music. Slip curved. Okay, just plop these in. Because thankfully these come in yellow. There's so many nice new shapes that LEGO's coming out with, especially for Speed Champions. Speed Champions is like a gold mine for like really nice slopes and curves. Like we got this piece here, that's like perfect for like what's going on here. It's all pretty great. Right. One thing that bothers me is how square this corner is. I don't think there's really any necessarily fix to that. I could put like a tile around in there. Yeah, that's not doing anyone any favors. It bothers me. I think fine. One thing though, actually, then I kind of look at it. Feels like I should make this just ever so slightly taller. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was probably my issue, is I was probably not making that tall. That's why it felt so squat. Still feels a little weird, but hey, kind of comes together better. All right. So from there, yeah, I still don't know where to connect this to. Do I? Nope. I had a plan. Plan is kind of, oh no, I have new plan down here. Okay. Come on. This is why I use Spotify for my music. Yeah, I mean, problem is I don't want things to like randomly play copyrighted music, because that would be kind of a problem. Uh, and I guess another fun fact is most of the music I actually listen to isn't on Spotify. Got a new Speed Champion set for the new wedge tiles. If you look at even some of like the new upcoming Speed Champion sets, we're getting like slope curved. Okay, so where is it? There's a few pieces coming up. So this guy. Okay, we're getting a new version of this slope, but instead of 3x3, it's 2x3, or 3 long, 2 wide. It's on the Porsche. You can see it on the headlights. It's thinner, which is interesting. So we're getting like that with like that coming out that way, which is pretty great. Randomly play it. You could just make a playlist. Uh, oh, that's true. Yeah. And from what people are spying, we're also supposed to be getting a new version of this slope that's too tall. So like this, but like 3 long, or this, but like a plate shorter, from like the new Speed Champion sets that like people are picking out. So there's like always some very delicious new curved slopey pieces coming that we can make great use of. Like for that head bump, those new curved pieces, if they came in like dark gray, they don't. But like if they ever did, it'd be pretty good for that little head bump. But I think I have some ideas on how to do that. Wait, what is? I actually merged some stuff. I accidentally merged some stuff. Oh, that's fine. You know what? I'm actually gonna change this yet again. I think I can just stuff some brackets in there. Ah, yeah, I can definitely stuff a bracket there. Stuff a bracket there, no problem. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Now we just need to reattach things. Yellow. And now I need to do bars and other shenanigans just to get things realigned. I had them so perfectly the first time, and now I have to ruin it in order to get everything corrected the second time. A lot of this will actually have to end up being black, though, on the inside, because of the window will let so much of you being able to see what's on the interior. I gotta hide my crimes. Got a lot of crimes in here to hide. Okay. Well, at least this kind of works out. Don't think that just aligns, right? No. but it kind of does do something else. Hold on. We may be able to reattach back into it because it's on grid somehow? Question mark? Yeah, that might be pretty close. Well, modified, you, my good sir. I don't think that's aligned. In which direction is it off by? Uh, the forward direction, and only just slightly. If that's the case, okay. If that's the case, I know what I gotta do. Modified, you, my good sir. Just gonna some plate stuff here real quick just to get things kind of jointed together. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I think we'll just go with the 6 long bar. Yeah. All right. And very simply, just okay. Yep. You're attached there. Attached to okay. So it's like off. That's oh. That's kind of slightly annoying. That this is like on grid here, so it's actually like connecting up normally, but over here it's like off. It's like right in the middle too. Why? That's a kind of annoying. Okay, you're connected squarely. There we go. So I just have to do this. Annoyingly, get this to kind of cooperate and all line up correctly. Man. Don't enjoy that. Hey, would you just snap into place? Like that. Okay. There. Sweet. Okay. That just kind of gives it some like extra support. Cool. All right. Select the color. Black. Let's just go ahead since we're here. Everything else that's just a random color can also just black. All right. Window time. Finally, we're back. Firstly, let's shuffle this up. And then we can shuffle this down inside a little bit. And push it back down. There we go. Yeah, that's... I guess it is kind of sloped upwards slightly. Okay, so if we're going to do that, select by connected. Hinge. I want to do something kind of close to about there. No, a little less, little less, little less. That seems about right. That seems roughly about right. Okay. I don't. Okay, we're clipping a little bit, but like there. So what is blue that's showing up through there? I don't even know. There's that lime green piece though. That's a little obnoxious. Okay, you can also be black. There we go. Okay, sweet. I kind of do want to add those windshield wiper pieces, but like, I guess I don't think there's a great way to actually add those without Doing something weird. Yeah. Trying to think of what parts to use. Droid arms? Yeah, that's kind of what comes to mind with like the bend. Is there like a weapon piece or something that's has like a bar and it's kind of like a bar connection in the middle, but it's like kind of like long? Probably not really. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab this for now. Minifigure, body part. Where's the old style droid arm? That one. Yeah, I just need something 2048 too. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. That's what I was gonna use. Thank you. Okay. Because we want stud thingy up there. We want that to stick like that. Hinge that downwards. And then hopefully Harry Potter ones. Probably. It doesn't seem to quite work out. Minifig utensil. So at least with the Harry Potter wands, if you got it attached to the ball end, if you attach it to the ball end, I guess the ball end doesn't have an attachment point in Studio. Cool. You can kind of adjust it and like rotate it like it's a ball joint of sorts, even though it's a little finicky. You know what? Actually, can I do a bar piece maybe? Sticking like straight out. That bring me in like a little closer. Okay. Yes, I know you don't like to connect there, but please connect there. Thank you. Bring that down. Okay, so that brings me a little closer. I think that's good enough. Question mark. Copy mirror. Put you over on the other side. Like angry brows now. I can't unsee it. Oh no. Angry little train. Oh no. I've made him upset and happy. It's too funny for me. The nice thing is, I just need to. Come on. Connect up top. Thank you, please, good sir. Do a file save real quick. Like this, like I was gonna say, the nice thing is this is basically resting on those brackets and these tile modifieds down here, on the bottom of this window. We just gotta. Wow, that joke though. Don't window shop eyebrows. Good sir, how old are you? uh, man. Uh, make it look mad so you aren't alone. Yeah, it's funny when you get the look of things. It makes it look like it's angry. All right. That should basically, yeah, that should more or less cap that off. Yeah, I mean, I still gotta connect it. To be fair, I have an IQ above room temperature, but like that was like a strong dad joke there going on. And men, we never act our age. That's certainly true. That is a very true. Okay, so I think I need to. Dang it! So I can't attach to there, which sucks. I mean, we're playing with Lego here. Come on, it's an adult hobby. It's fun. Let's our creative juices flow. Oh, attach the front, please. Attach the front. To the front. To the front. Come on. And studio's dying a little bit. I mean, my whole computer has died, but we're not going to talk about that. It's perfectly fine. There's no need to panic. Not at all. His kids buy this stuff. Yeah. Yep. I get the whole shtick with that. Um. Okay, so we'll move it back a little bit. Question mark. So it's close to aligning. I just gotta find the point at which it does align. Which I guess is a lot of back and forth now. Okay. No. Yeah, no. That's is that a bracket? Then? Oh, come on, scoot back. No, that is also off. Ah, dang it. Doing this again? Because it's the simplest answer that works to get things to line up. One more forward. There we go. Apparently a single's 19 bucks. Yeah, it's expensive nowadays. Lego is a very expensive hobby. But then again, so are most hobbies. All right, I think that's good enough. We'll just call that good enough. This can be black. I need to copy and paste this to the other side. Thank you. Bar long. Connect you to there, and then we can adjustment across. Perfect. Oh, hey, the tiles are actually slightly encapsulating that. Very nice. Select by color, whatever color you want to be. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we're seeing like all those colors through. All right, fine. Nope. Yeah, nope. This all just needs to be black. Okay, there we go. Finally, now we're back to where we were previously. Well, to a certain degree. That goes there. This one can go right next to it, honestly, because we don't have much room for anywhere else. And yep, now we just build it back up. Okay. I need to. I'm just gonna grab plates. That's too long. 1x8 is probably also too long. Nope, just fine. Okay. Slopes. Ah, dang. It's hitting. Okay. That mean I might have to find. I might have to find some other. Actually, okay. We could probably work our way around this. Not in probably a great way, but probably squeeze our way around that. Uh, mm, nope. Closer, but nope. Still. Is how I had it was kind of good enough. Uh, 1x1 cheese slope forward. What about that wedge piece on a 1x2? Uh, 92946. 46. Oh, problem is the stud on that backside. The only thing that gets in the way isn't like that. Doesn't like any of this going on back. It kind of works though. Just the blending. The blending is the hard part. Okay, replace you with a tile, my good sir. Bluish gray. I think we'll keep that. I need to do some plates here. Okay, okay, 1x6. Double stacking 1x1s here. I need to, okay. And then there's another plate that goes over top. That one might, oop, not a 1x10, a 1x8. No? Ah, there's so much of this like area that it just needs to be like gap filled. Slope. Okay, so we know a cheese slope can go there. Does that mean that that needs to go there? Oop, wrong way. Okay. You come in dark bluish gray. Yes, you do. Okay, that works. I just need to do different plate layout. Okay, 6 doesn't work. I wish I had an odd. I would have an odd. Okay, well, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay. A little funky, but it works. A little bit, yeah. Just trying to get the shapes to cooperate with each other. Oh wait, I didn't mean to deselect, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Copy mirror. Okay, let's pull this over to this side. Pop that into place. All of this needs to be selected again. Copy mirror. Over to the other side. Okay, so that's all in. Now it's just roof time. Yay, I helped. Yep, just that. That sounds kind of demeaning. I'm sorry. Oh wait, does this? No, wait. Yeah, no, it does work. It does work. Yep, we're fine. We are fine. Yep. This across here. Go back to how you were. Thank you, my good sir. All right. Select by color. Dark bluish gray. And then does this really just go across like that? No, that's going to hit some stuff, isn't it? It's definitely going to hit some stuff. Okay. So that can't really go like that. Yeah, no, that's too far out. How? Bleh, words. It's too long. Okay, so let's delete that. Just do a shorter one. 2x10s on that side. Like that, because that'll actually fit in that space. You want to do 2x8, probably on this side. Because we need to do a curved slope, and then I need that little head bump. Like this thing got smacked upside the head accidentally. Now it just has a big welt forming on its forehead. Because that's like technically like overshadowed. This might be a bit strange because we need to do match even and odd stuff like overlapped. I can't shove a 6 in there. It's too wide currently. Like a 1x4. That. Okay, that kind of sort of roughly brings us up to where we need. Slope curved. You, sir. Okay, we need to go up another one. Another plate. Okay, let's remove all that. Nope, can't remove all that. Or, I mean, we can remove it, but, like, can't do much more to the area just due to limitations. Okay. I'd like to have that more over. Oh. Oh, it just fits over. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Be dark bluish gray, like that. Okay. That's good. The rest of this can also probably just be dark bluish gray, so it kind of blends in. All right, sweet. Get rid of you. Very descriptive. Yeah. it's hard to talk and say things, or even I think my biggest problem is I don't like describe what my ideas are as soon as they hit my brain, because my ADHD just makes me run. Just take off. My brain is also going at zillions of miles an hour trying to puzzle things out. Is fun. Just absolutely fun trying to Rubik's Cube all this together. Yeah, we can start plopping on some roof. Thank you. Yep, perfect. We don't need that, but I can start to copy mirror that section now. All right. here's where things get a little interesting now. So, slope curved. I need that head bump. I could possibly. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think that'll be work out how I would like it to. I probably need to use these. Maybe? Yeah. It needs to come out to about there. Oh, that's gonna kill me. That half plate offset. Yeah, no, that's not gonna be fun. Trying to hide that crime. Oh, it doesn't even have a connection bit there. Okay. Okay. Shenanigans might need to be summoned a little bit. Okay, so that's too far that direction. Gotcha. My best bet then would probably be to do tile modified. Across here. Who you calling Pinhead? Oh, a little bit. Or there's like the old Bugs Bunny cartoon where he like smacks is that like a tiger or something upside the head? He's like, that's a lot of lumps. It's like stuck with me forever. That's pretty darn close though. Yeah, okay, so you do know that one. All right, sweet. Actually, you know what? I never checked. Do these even come in dark bluish gray? No. Okay, I cannot use them. Whoops. All right. Let's go down to Wedge. Maybe Wedge has something for me. Hmm. Ah, I thought there was like a car hood like thing. More pointy anyway. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This part right here, which is even, which doesn't make things good for me. Hey, you're just perfect like that. Okay, cool. Would you just connect? Or is it too low? Okay, it's too low. I shouldn't be getting angry at it too fast. Uh, okay, that's pretty darn close. No, that doesn't feel as bumpy as this one. This one feels a little better. I mean, it's not as close as that weird nodule bump, but like I think I'm more happier with this slope, honestly. Okay, plate 1x3. I'm just gonna copy them here and then split you guys up. Delete that. I just gotta have these little gaps filled in. Which, yeah, that's gonna be interesting how to fill that in. At least up top here, it's just tiles. Just gonna tile here and tile there. Good enough. Actually, I think I might want to shove an ingot in there. So at least it gets rid of those corner bumps. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, dark bluish gray. Rest of this is also dark bluish gray. Okay, so last bit. It's just filling in these two corners. Okay, you can go away, please. Thank you. A back-to-back slope piece with two slopes. What are you talking about from back here? That? I think that comes up a little too much. I could be getting the wrong idea of what you're trying to say. Oh, why does that have to be that gap there? Oh, it's disgusting and I don't like it, but I also need it because it aligns up with the rear because the rear's a city length because fun. Okay. You know what? It might be that I just run something like that off of there. Yeah. Okay, so we do have these stud connections for that. 6. Yeah, no, that has to be a 1x6. Has some studs poking right there. Select the color. Dark bluish gray. Thank you. That back on. Eh. Yeah. Can't really think of much better, honestly. It's kind of just how it is. I mean, okay, let's take away the blueprint. The blueprints kind of bother me because I can't really look at this thing full like 360. Go over there, please. Thank you. It's pretty accurate. Okay, yeah, that's a good nodule bump there. Message example? Okay, what did you send me, good sir? Oh, trying to make pinhead really. Okay. I mean, the thing is though, is it doesn't really have anything like that. It's smooth across. But doing this awkward little funk like that is pretty accurate. I mean, doing it your way though does definitely accentuate it. Like it's not a bad idea. But I think I'm just gonna stick to that. I think the roof is done. Okay, so we just have two last pieces to go. This ladder on either side, just from the angle. Yeah, it does look like it's like poking up way more than it is, but at least according to this drawing, it's smooth across the top. It's just an awkward, nodulistic bump like that. Validator. You know what? Technic axle. What is angry? The Technic axle? Oh, those. Okay. Yeah, dark tan. Sure, that's fine. Tile. Oh, whoops. I've been copying and pasting this everywhere. These are the wrong ones. Replace. Oh, good heavens. That's not what I want. No, those are the same. Wait, where was the issue on? Oh, it's in the middle without groove. Yeah, there we go. Four more to go grab. Actually, no. Wait. Select by type. Place. Nope, that doesn't even work either. Okay, so I really just got to delete, copy, paste. Go. Paste in that one on that side. Okay, and that's needs to be pasted in there because I accidentally grabbed the older style tiles. I do that often. Okay, plate one round, light bluish gray. Where's that at? That's in base. Oh, it's those. Oh, these can't be light bluish gray. Okay, fine. Be dark bluish gray. Actually, you know what? That adds a bit of texture. That lime behind there, though, needs to change, definitely. Like bluish gray, and that blue probably should change, too. There. Fixed. Okay, so for the ladders, just gotta undo my course correct here. Yeah, I can shuffle this in a little bit. Beluga hump a little bit. Yeah, nice. Mention it. Okay. No, that needs to need that to be like almost straight up and down. Be nice if we had a clip like that with like curved bit so that I can make use of it. You know what? I think I just answered my own thing. These can't be light bluish gray, but we'll just put black there. Probably all on the bottom. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then from there, I can work on building out the ladder bit. Probably want a 4 long bar. Like a plate round, probably at the bottom. How many steps is there? 2 only, actually. Okay. Paste another one, probably a little higher. Maybe I don't want that actually to be that tall. Do 3 instead. At about there. Insert this one. Okay, that seems good. Oh, come on. Alright, and now we can do some little fun hinging stuff. Make it kind of pop out just a little bit. $355? No, it's not angled in. 0. There we go. Have all of this. Oop. Home stretch. We're almost done here. A little thicker than it probably should be. I'll just do the clip way. Multiple clips doing stuff. Yeah. Okay. It still feels like this needs to be extremely tall. Maybe I will replace that with a 4 tall. bar. Okay. This can all be black, right? Or do some of those need to be yellow? Some of those do need to be yellow. Even come in yellow. Yes, you do. Okay, good. Happy mirror. Action tool, you, my good sir, over to the other side. Perfect. Actually, that's supposed to be light bluish gray. Oops. Whoopsie. Yeah, technically that's a. We could probably copy and just paste that bar part up there again. Yep, that works. Okay, so that solves that. Now we just need this big fat bar down below. Message retracted. You said something. I know. I didn't catch it. Said something. Okay, actually, I need that blueprint back real quick. Just for that final little bar thing along the bottom. Trying to say it was hitting, but YouTube errored. Oh. having it. Just having it. So I think that should still kind of clip on. Do stuff like that or something. Try and avoid it, or even just like raise it up just ever so slightly. Okay, so we have that come down like that. I just want to do... No, that's going to hit the tracks, isn't it? Yeah, it's very close to it. Dang it. Okay. Another 45 work. There we go. Probably what we want. Yeah, pretty close to it. I think I just need to lower it just a slight bit. Complete round with the hole right there. Okay, that's still above track. Yeah, just barely. Barely above track. Okay. That is on track though. Okay. Fine. Like that then. These sausages we will turn outwards maybe? I mean, that makes them kind of more in the way of other things. Maybe I just 45 the sausage. Like that. So it's just a little bit above things. Okay, copy mirror. So yeah, that'll probably hit the ladders a little bit. And not good. Mirror. Huh. Yeah, nope, we're hitting all sorts of details. All right, cool. I just love it when that happens. Kind of fix it by this is the same thing we kind of did earlier, but lower down. Doing plate rounds here. Kind of bring that a little bit more down, like that. There we go. And select by color. Vehicle grill piece. Push bar. Oh. Oh, it'd be too small. Now what you have is good enough. Yeah, I just think I want to replace that middle bar there with a hose, 3mm, 6 long here. Okay, dark bluish gray. Let's move. Okay, reference. Reference. You gotta move reference. File save. 1x2 with bar. Oh, okay. And the only other thing I want to check is making sure nothing hits there in the front. So I'm just gonna grab some train track. A little train track. That aligned? No, it's not. Whatever. All right, whatever. Is bring this in. Align it at least a little bit. It's more or less lined. Okay, whatever. Drop it down. Okay, yeah, no, that's. Okay, what's going on here? 48,366. I think that's a okay. That number doesn't exist. 2540. What was this for exactly? Is that for trying to do the little side hose things? Oh, 48,366. Oh, the centered bar. You mean this little bit above here? Because I did that's a candle utensil piece up on top of there. On the chin strap I just made? I mean, there's like that little thing. I was trying to like replicate the hoses mostly coming out the bottom. It's just what those little levers are trying to be. I mean, I could swap them for more sausages. Just all the sausages. This is this. Oh, you were trying to make that thicker. Oh, especially towards the. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I see what you're trying to go for. Technically, it is pointed, but it's not pointed very much, and you could use like a metal wire inside that hose to bend it, make it pointed. Nap time, dude. All right. Well, you want to stick around for render time because it's render time now. I gotta put this whole thing together. Create new submodel. Okay, so the front is done, middle is done, and end is done. Just gotta put it all together. It shouldn't be too difficult. Come here. Suggest you into position right about there-ish. Why you like merged? Oh, there's some weird. Okay. Oh, because I did the double ended. Okay, so yeah. I see. I see. I see. I see. Yeah, because that end. Okay. That end does that. This end should do actually. Oop. Okay, I see a problem with the middle car, real quick. We're just going to need to address that. And that is that these plates need to be not aligned like they are currently. Yeah. Okay, 1x4? Across there? Okay. Use Minimac 290. Boy, it's gonna crash your computer. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out real fast, aren't we? It's gonna be spicy. Hopefully, my computer is livid enough for render. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're fixed. Oh, they can hinge. Yes, they can. These things it hinges like. Well, it would work if it. Why aren't you acting connected? So I can demonstrate. Because it's all connected there. Can you like? Of course, you're gonna make me select all of you in order to get things working. You know what? No, no, no. Pull out this pin. Select by connected. Thank you. Submodel yourself. Thank you. Pin go back in there. Good enough. Seriously? Hinge. Okay. So yes. What is that even hinge point? Why don't you cooperate with me? Are you happy now? There. Now you're happy. Yeah. So it can move quite a bit over like to there. That's where it maxes out. Which is quite a ways more angled than most of these trains run on. It probably can't run on standard Lego rails, but most of the people who run these trains don't run on standard Lego rails. They run them on a lot like custom stuff that runs a lot wider. And I'll also make sure to put in the description of the mock thing that to run this on. Probably like maybe R56 at the minimum would be my guess. You know what? That's not fixed either. Okay, I'm gonna come in here, grab all my stuff that's going on. We're not hitting anymore, are we? I can't tell. I'm gonna have to make sure to fix that before I do instructions. Make sure that's all not colliding and doing weird stuff. R104 and up, pretty much. Nope. Though I have a feeling I could probably get away with R56 at the minimum. R48 is probably a definite no. Unless you did some modifications yourself, which some people always do. All right. File, save, fix all the colored things. These can't be dark blue gray. Oh no. Fine, be black then. And that hose is fine because you can just cut hose length. So that can be ignored. And yeah, okay, we're render time now. We're go for render. Okay, render. Let's try and center this. If actually no, I want it to go this way. Yeah, it's more or less centered. All right, let's see. Is it going to render or is things just not going to work because my computer is technically dead right now? Why can't it be a 6 long bar? Because a 6 long bar has a little ridge on it. It's the hose. It's smooth all the way across. And that's just my OCD being a little bit too high. Talk to you later, dude, if it doesn't. Oh, wait, I didn't I didn't change my thing. Screen, it's going. It's a going. We haven't died yet. Air way too much. Good sir, I grab blueprints and I meticulously build my Lego models to those blueprints, dimensionally accurate as perfectly as possible. Do you know how insane I am? I laughed as the music starts playing again. That would be hilarious. If like rendering or whatever would just kick the music back into. By the way, your yellow SnowRunner crane does not work at all. It should work a little bit, but like it's a little finicky how I designed it. Yes. I might have to give you kind of like a demonstration of like kind of how I designed it, but I kind of know it's finicky a little bit. It's probably a good thing that those models were never released. The truck I'm sad about. At least I could have had the base model truck and the yellow fuel tank thing out. But like, yeah, that crane probably does need a rework a little bit. "2 hours and 30 minutes I've been streaming. We have gone over time, but you know what? It's all good because we finished the train. Even though we had a death of the computer. Back out there. Hydraulics are way too small, not to mention the double joints also don't really work. Yeah. Alright, well. Whenever I'm able to, I will get back to that project. But that project, sadly, is probably more or less shelved for the time being. Just kind of like my Heisler project is also like shelved for the moment. Until I can get a 3D printer and do some stuff. Alright, let me change the photo. Studio. Nope. There she is. Oh, there we go. There's the render. I think, you know what? Even with the front not coming together, maybe not particularly amazingly well, I think the headlights work. The windshield wipers are a nice touch. You know, overall, I think I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Yeah. By the way, are you ever gonna finish your Terex front loader? I probably should revisit that, especially now that some of the Speed Champions stuff has come out with even more curved slopes, and I've also just kind of gotten better at doing stuff. I probably just need to restart that Terex front loader from scratch, honestly. Just like thinking about it, because I also started the Terex scraper, and that one probably also deserves a restart from scratch, which is kind of annoying, but like also I've just learned a bunch more stuff since then, technique wise. So yeah, anyways, I think we can call it good there. We have completed the passenger coaches. I think they look pretty great. I think it all looks pretty great. So I am pretty happy about that. I'll have to see what the guy that requested this thinks about it. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending on where you are in the world. Take care, and I will see you all again next week. Oh, I can't even end my stream. Oh boy, here we go. All right. Well, bye-bye.